Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to SpudsTV as we get ready for first pitch against the Mining City Tommyknockers, Game 2 here at Wolf Field in this three-game series. Home game number 20 for the Canyon County Spuds. Last night, the Spuds won by a score of 7-2. Blake McFadden with his second win of the year. Starting lineup for the Mining City Tommyknockers, leading off second baseman number 25, Miles Hartsfield. Batting second, the catcher number 19, David Melfi. Third in the lineup, the right fielder number 11, Carter Dobrinsky. Fourth in the lineup, the first baseman number 12, Jake Mastillo. Fifth in the lineup, the third baseman number 33, Mike Decker. Sixth in the lineup, left fielder number 31, Nick Hansen. Seventh in the lineup, the designated hitter, Steven Strachan. Eighth, center fielder number 17, Justin Green. And rounding out the order for the Mining City Tommyknockers is the shortstop, number 29, Judah Wilbur. Starting pitcher for the Canyon County Spuds is Max Holtzclaw. First pitch in there for a strike at 8:04 p.m.
Something we can expect from Holtzclaw tonight is just for him to pitch with a lot of energy and attack the batters early.
High chopper. Holtzclaw, the throw down to first, is in time to get Miles Hartsfield.
Looks like a little bit of miscommunication there between the pitcher and the catcher, kind of not knowing who's going to field it. Holtzclaw ends up doing a good job snagging it, making the throw, but Grabansky really having the nice save.
David Melfi DHing last night. Back in the number 2 slot for tonight's game. Hitting .340 on the year. First pitch fouled off. 0-1 on David Melfi. Well, Max Holtzclaw coming into tonight's ballgame with a 1-0 record. 4 games, 4 starts, 21 innings pitched. Has 24 strikeouts and owns a 3.0 ERA. The 0-1 pitch from Holtzclaw swung on and missed. 0-2. Oh-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. First punch out of the night for Max Holtzclaw, something that we have grown accustomed to, as Max Holtzclaw 24 strikeouts in just the 4 games that he's pitched in.
Yeah, something Holtzclaw is going to do is he's going to attack the zone. He's going to keep a lot of hitters off balance with mixing speeds and locating the balls on the corner. He's a very good starter who just brings a lot of energy to the team.
Right fielder number 11, Carter Dobrinsky, stepping into the batter's box. Breaking ball misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Dobrinsky now. Holtzclaw comes set. 1-0 pitch, ground ball towards short. Up with it, Danny Burns. He'll throw across the diamond in time for out number 2. 1-2-3 for Holtzclaw here in the top of the first. We head to the bottom where it's going to be McBride, Arnold, and Danielix leading off for the Spuds. We'll be back after this commercial break. Well, welcome back here to Spuds TV. Center fielder Ronnie McBride leading off for the Spuds. 295 on the year for Ronnie McBride, 6 doubles, 4 RBIs, 9 stolen bases, and 11 walks. McBride had 2 stolen bases last night in the first inning. Came around to score on an RBI single, 2-run single for Zach Tollerman in that first inning last night. Zach Tollerman, last night's player of the game. First pitch from Jeremy Husband. This is outside for ball 1.
Jeremy Husband on the season has played in 2 games. He's started 1 through 6 innings. He's given up 1 hit, 7 walks, and 9 strikeouts. So Husband not giving up a lot of hits, but a lot of walks and a lot of strikeouts.
Husband also has not given up a run in those 6 innings. That misses for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes on Ronnie McBride. The 2-0 pitch. Hit to the right side. Drifting foul. Now 2-1.
Jeremy Husband is a lefty, so he's hoping to get the lefty-lefty matchup where a lot of our right-handed batters are going to have the advantage with the lefty-righty.
Well, he will not get a lefty-lefty matchup here today. No lefties in the lineup for the Spuds. That misses for ball 3. Now 3 balls, 1 strike. The 3-1 pitch. Ground ball through the gap, up the middle, just past a diving shortstop. Ronnie McBride leads us off with a base hit. That's going to bring up Cole Arnold, the DH. Cole Arnold on the year, 287, 6 doubles, a triple, and 20 RBIs. Arnold has not played in quite some time. DHing here tonight. Throw over to first, not in time. McBride gets back in safely.
You can tell Cole Arnold is a little bit more comfortable in the DH spot. He does well, and he produces in the top of the lineup. Oh, McBride taking off.
Runner off to second, throw down, gets him.
McBride trying to take advantage of the sun and the first base, so he took off right as soon as the pitcher Husband threw it, but just not quick enough to get over to second base and slide in safely. He will be out.
Just the first time McBride has been caught stealing this season. Had 40 stolen bases for the Fremont move last year. This is outside for ball 1 to Cole Arnold. Husband, the 1-0 pitch. Driven down the right side, foul.
Arnold doing a good job locating the outside pitch and going with it, trying to drive that ball to right field. I think that's where the Spuds struggle a little bit, is they try to pull everything on the outside corner, where they should go with the pitch, put it into right field, and get an easy single.
1-1 pitch. This is for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Sadrati behind the plate tonight for the umpires. Garrett Forsythe out there on the base paths. Line drive up the middle for a base hit. Back-to-back hits for the Spuds to lead off the inning. Ronnie McBride caught stealing just a second ago. He's going to bring up Lucas Danielewicz, the right fielder tonight. Last night, he was under 300, but with the base hit, 2 base hits last night, he's back over 300, hitting 304 on the year. 2 doubles, a triple, 2 home runs, 17 RBIs, and 7 stolen bases. Down ground ball out into right field. So 3 consecutive singles here in the bottom of the first inning for the Spuds. That's going to bring up Joey Grabanski. Spud's power hitter, 6 home runs on the year, 26 RBIs. Hitting .241.
First baseman number 25, Joey Grabanski.
Grabanski, 3 RBIs behind Zach Tollerman for the team lead.
One thing I can say about Joey Grabanski is he is always the first one out there for our kids clinic. And he's always the first one out there to run the bases of the kids. So he's really good with all the fans right before the game. He's a really good hitter, too.
Towards short. Up with it is Wilbur. Throws the second for one over to first in time to get the double play. As that will end the inning. We head to the the top of the second, where it's going to be Jake Mastillo, Mike Decker, and Nick Hansen for the Mining City Tommyknockers. We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back here to SpudsTV. Top of the second inning. First baseman, number 12, Jake Mastillo. In the first inning, Max Holtzclaw. 3 up, 3 down for him on the mound. Runs inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, it was Miles Hartsfield with the 1-3 putout. David Melfi struck out, and Carter Dobrinsky grounded out 6-3. Next pitch high for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Swung on and missed.
Jake Mastillo on the season hitting .318 through 22 at-bats. He has 7 hits, 1 double, 1 triple, 5 RBIs, and 1 walk.
2-1 pitch. Misses outside for ball 3. 3 balls, no 1 strike on Jake Mastillo.
Holtzclaw sets.
Fires home. The 3-1 pitch swung on and missed. 3-2.
It's a good job by Salzman behind the plate to keep calling the off speed. Salzman doing a great job. Pitch calling and framing. He's a very experienced catcher as he's going into his grad season at NNU.
Still a junior eligibility-wise as Max Holtzclaw strikes out Jake Mastillo. He puts the sword in the cover on the right side of his hip. Second strikeout for Max Holtzclaw here tonight.
Holtzclaw was having his celebration, just like Dakota said. After he gets a strikeout, he does his motion with the sword, and so it's always fun. Make sure if you're watching at home that you check him out every time he
Ground ball
gets a
towards
strikeout.
short. Danny Burns up with it, throws over to first in time. Now two down here in this inning for Holtzclaw. That's going to bring up Nick Hansen, the left fielder, number 31. Tonight's beer batter here at Wolf Field.
At Wolf Field, where if the beer batter strikes out, pub beer is half off for all the fans. So we have a couple deals going tonight with our alcohol. Again, the pub beer half off if he strikes out.
That's
Strike one in there for Hansen. And then also tonight, 2 for 1 rosé.
the 0-1 pitch. Drops low for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs in the inning. Holtzclaw comes set, pitching from the third base side of the river. The 1-1 pitch on its way, swung on, fouled back. 1-2. Hansen hitting .313 on the year for the Tommyknockers. Has struck out 6 times on the year. The 1-2 pitch runs inside for ball 2.
Oh, Holtzclaw said he had it, thought he had it. Holtzclaw and the entire infield started walking in towards the dugout.
That misses for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on for the Tommyknockers. 2-2 pitch on its way from Holtzclaw. Grounded foul to the left side, 2-2. Two pitch. Fouled back. Once again, 2-2. Holtzclaw, the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. As half-price beer for everyone here at the ballpark. As we head to the bottom of the second inning for the Spuds, it'll be Salzman, Ross, and Hake due up. We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back here, folks, to SpudsTV. Alex Salzman leading off the inning for the Canyon County Spuds. 206 on the year for Salzman, 2 doubles, 8 RBIs, and 5 walks. First pitch misses for ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. The 1-0 pitch to Salzman. This is down low for ball 2. Now 2-0. 3 consecutive singles by McBride, Arnold, and Daniewicz for the Spuds in the top of the order. Last inning. 2-0 pitch. And their 4 strike. Now 2-1. Two-one pitch. Outside for ball 2. Excuse me, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three-one pitch. Misses outside for ball 4. 5-pitch walk for Alex Salzman. Northwest Nazarene. The Northwest Nazarene battery pitching and catching tonight for the Spuds. That's going to bring up Kane Ross. Ross hitting .227 on the year. Had the first grand slam in Spuds history just the other night ago. Came on Sunday against the Western Nebraska Pioneers.
Ross started off the season slow, but has come back, seeing the ball really well now. Like Dakota mentioned, a grand slam on Sunday. But just
that drops in there for a strike, 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3 for Kane Ross. It's going to bring up Carson Hake. Carson Hake, once again, struggling like Kane Ross early on in the year. He's been seeing the ball well past couple nights on a 6-game hitting streak coming into tonight's game. Carson Hake hitting .180 on the year, 2 doubles, a triple, and a home run.
Hake also has 8 RBIs on the season.
Throw over to first. Not in time. Salzman gets back safely.
It's very dangerous here to pick out off at Wolf Field early in the game, as the sun is really bad towards right field, first base, and second base.
Swung on and missed by Carson Hake. 0-1. It's in high and inside for ball 1. Now 1-1.
Carson seems to have a couple fans, as we hear a lot of people yelling, "Go Carson!"
Now in there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Hake doesn't go. Now 2-2.
Where's your radio?
2-2 pitch. Outside for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Three-two pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for the Spuds after the leadoff walk. Now it's going to be Owen Bischoff. Owen Bischoff coming to the Spuds from Yakima Valley Community College. Last night replacing Noah Denny after the first inning. Went 1 for 3 with a walk and a single. Had an RBI single in the 7th inning last night. Throw over to first, not in time. Salzman gets back. Bischoff playing second base here tonight, giving Denny the night off. Double and a triple on the year. Swung on, missed. Nothing in one.
We can also see Bischoff sometimes in right field or sometimes coming in for relief, as he is one of our utility players who plays multiple positions.
Bischoff now looking at an 0-2 count. The 0-2 pitch. Husband comes set and delivers. Outside for ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That gets Owen Bischoff 3 straight strikeouts for the Spuds. After the leadoff walk, we head to the top of the third. It's going to be Strachan, Green, and Wilbur due up for the Tommyknockers. Back here in the top of the third, Steven Strachan DHing tonight, back from an injury. Hitting in the 7-hole, facing Max Holtzclaw. Pitch in there for a strike, nothing in 1. Still scoreless after 2 innings. Hit to the left side, foul. Oh, 2 pitch. Upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Taking a look at the Spuds defense from left to right in the outfield, Kane Ross, Ronnie McBride, and Lucas Danielix. On the infield, Carson Hake, Danny Burns, Owen Bischoff, and Joey Grabanski. That misses low for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the mound, Max Holtzclaw, and behind the dish, Alex Salzman, the Northwest Nazarene battery. Cole Arnold DHing for the Spuds here tonight. 2-2 pitch from Holtzclaw on its way. Inside for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Strachan started off 0-2 in this count and has worked his way back to a full count, 3-2.
Holtzclaw up to 26 pitches. Swung on and missed. For strike 3. Salzman will apply the tag.
Great
4
job.
strikeouts for Max Holtzclaw here tonight.
Great job by Holtzclaw. He fell behind after 3-2. Get him with a breaking ball, attack him low in the zone. Holtzclaw comes set. Delivers. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Oh, to bat is number. Did you just? Cut my mic, please.
The
0-2.
0-2 pitch on its way. Fouled back. Nothing in 2. Holtzclaw comes set. The 0-2 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Salzman throws down to first. Back-to-back strikeouts for Max Holtzclaw. On the 2-3 put out that time. Holtzclaw, the 5th strikeout. It's going to bring up Judah Wilbur, the shortstop tonight for the Mining City Tommyknockers. Well, last night, Blake McFadden from Northwest Nazarene took the win, his 2nd win of the year. Went 4 1/3 innings with 4 strikeouts, 3 hits. Ground ball through the left side of the infield. Base hit for Judah Wilbur. First hit of the evening for the Tommyknockers. As the no-hit bid ends here in the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the order for the Tommyknockers, it's Miles Hartsfield, the 2nd baseman.
And his first at bat, he grounded out to Max Holtzclaw on the 1-3 put out.
Holtzclaw comes set, pitching from the 3rd base side of the rubber. The Spuds wearing their white pinstripe jerseys tonight. That misses outside for ball 1.
Besides the Caldwell Cubs jerseys, these have to be my favorite uniform set. I love pinstripes on pinstripes. Salzman doing a great job blocking that pitch, keeping the runner at first.
2 balls, no strikes. Two-0. Holtzclaw comes set. Above the belt. Outside for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Three-0 pitch. Misses outside. It's a walk from Miles Hartsfield.
Holtzclaw, you can tell, is very upset. Shows a lot of emotion out there on the mound, shaking his head, asking where it missed. Seems to be a little bit flustered right now, so we'll see how he bounces back with number 19, David Melfi. Melfi behind the dish tonight.
Max Holtzclaw, normally a starting pitch or closing pitcher, excuse me, for Northwest Nazarene, starting for the Spuds here this year. Breaking ball misses outside for ball 1. Gotta say, I like Holtzclaw better as a starting pitcher than I do as a closer.
Holtzclaw only ever started for the Spuds, appeared in 4 games and started 4 games.
Actually, Holtzclaw did start last year for a summer collegiate baseball team. That swung on and fouled off to the right. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, definitely better as a starter here just based on our staff. He's a more experienced pitcher. He's older. He's had a couple of years playing NCAA Division II baseball. Really commands the zone and gets everyone pumped up. So I think he should be your classic starter, at least for this team, especially when we have some young guys.
The 1-1 pitch swung on and missed. Now 1-2.
Salzman doing an excellent job keeping his Holtzclaw's breaking balls in front of him. Is they're missing a little low. Batter's still chasing, but has multiple times this game he's kept runners at first or runners at first and second.
This last year with Northwest Nazarene, Max Holtzclaw 5-2 with a 3.42 ERA, 5 saves, 23.2 innings pitched, and 41 strikeouts. The 1-2 pitch. This is outside for ball 2. 2-2 on David Melfi.
Another good stop by Salzman behind the dish.
Holtzclaw transferred to Northwest Nazarene before the 2019 season from Shasta College. 2-2 pitch. Holtzclaw fires home, swung on and missed. Salzman will apply the tag, and that will end the inning. We head to the bottom of the third. 9-1-2 due up for the Spuds. Burns, McBride, Arnold coming at you after this short break. Welcome back here to SpudsTV. Still scoreless after 2.5 innings. Danny Burns is going to lead off for the Spuds. Max Holtzclaw, 6 strikeouts for the Spuds on the evening. Danny Burns hitting 185 on the year, a double, a triple, 8 RBIs, has walked 15 to Danny Burns outside for ball 1. Or the defense for the Tommyknockers looks like this from left to right in the outfield. Hansen, Green, and Dobrinsky. Fouled off to the right side and out of play. On the infield, it's Decker, Wilbur, Hartsfield, and Mastillo. Behind the dish, David Melfi. The DH tonight, Steven Strachan. And it's Jeremy Husband out there on the mound for the Tommyknockers. The 1-1 pitch to Burns. Outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch. Popped up, fouled off to the right side, foul and out of play.
Really nice day here at Wolf Field. Again, it's been very hot today, right now, 91. It was 100, 101 earlier today, but we had moved our games time from 7 to 8 so we could cool down a little bit.
They call that on the outside corner. Strikeout for Danny Burns. 4th straight strikeout for Jeremy Husband on the mound for the Tommyknockers.
Top of the order, center fielder number 5.
So that's going to bring us back to the top of the order. Ronnie McBride hitting just under 300, 295. 6 doubles, 4 RBIs, 11 walks. Last night, McBride tied the Spuds lead in stolen bases with 9. That misses for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
McBride trying to take that lead, but was caught stealing in the first inning after he had a leadoff single up the middle.
1-0 pitch, and therefore a strike on the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ronnie McBride, 2 stolen bases last night. Had 7 before last night's ball game. The 1-1 pitch. Foul tipped. 1-2. Ronnie McBride, probably the fastest player on the Spuds roster. Noah Denny, the other player that has 9 stolen bases. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 down in the inning, 5 straight for Jeremy Husband on the mound for the Mining City Tommyknockers.
Something you don't see very often is Ronnie McBride striking out. He only has 4 strikeouts on the season, that being his 5th through 44 at-bats.
Brings up Cole Arnold. Cole Arnold, 29 walks on the year. Comes in. This misses outside for ball 1. Coming into tonight's ball game, the Spuds tied for 3rd place in the Lewis division. That's fouled off, 1-1. Tied for 3rd with the Soares Valley SaberDogs and the Mining City Tommyknockers. 1.5 games back of 1st place. Soares Valley, though, doesn't really matter as they already clinched their playoff spot.
For anyone who is unfamiliar with how the Expedition League does play off, the winner of the first half of the season plays the winner of the second half of the season. So your overall record essentially doesn't really matter. It's more of the halves and halves. So the first half and the second half, Soares Valley SaberDogs taking the first half, like Dakota said. So the Spuds hoping to clinch that second spot in the second half of the season.
Check swing. Garrett Forsythe down on the base pass says Cole Arnold doesn't go. So now the count 3-2 on Arnold. Well, taking a look around the Expedition League scoreboard, the Soares Valley SaberDogs currently beating the Badlands Big Sticks 10-1 in the bottom of the 8th inning. Fly ball to the right side, foul, and out of play. That's one game that will help the Spuds as the Badlands Big Sticks currently in 1st place. in the Lewis division. Casper Horseheads ahead of the Spuds as well. Their game got suspended due to rain at Black Hills Energy Stadium in Spearfish, South Dakota. 5-5 as a strikeout ends the inning. 3 straight strikeouts for the Spuds hitters. We head to the top of the fourth. It's going to be Carter Dobrinsky, Jake Mastillo, and Mike Decker due up for the Tommyknockers. The Canyon County Spuds would like to thank BVA for being a premier sponsor. At BVA, they believe in passion, integrity, and a relentless work ethic to deliver excellence and value to our investors and partners through projects that inspire. Welcome back here to top of the fourth inning. Dobrinsky leading off for the Tommyknockers. Holtz clock, comes set, fires home. Breaking ball drops low for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Shot down the left field line. Ripped foul.
We were just given a final for any hockey fans. The Lightning winning the Stanley Cup.
Boo. Not a hockey fan myself.
Oh, hockey's a great sport.
You'll never catch me watching a hockey game.
I can say where I go to school, they have a really big hockey following, and all the games are really fun. But I think we can just appreciate all sports. Any hockey fans, congratulations. Stanley Cup has been announced.
That's in there for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You may catch me playing a hockey video game, but I'll never actually watch a hockey game.
Okay.
1-2 pitch. Side for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. But the only reason why I played the hockey video game is because my roommate was a big hockey fan. So.
The more you know, I guess.
2-2 pitch from Holtzka. Grounded foul to the left side.
I bet our listeners didn't know they were going to get to know Dakota Haynes night here on the broadcast.
Now 2-2. Holtzka comes set. Fires home. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 3. Holtzka leading off this inning with a strikeout after striking out David Melfi in the last inning.
We'd like to congratulate the Tampa Bay Lightning as back-to-back Stanley Cup champion. I'm batting first baseman number 12, Jake Mastillo.
Now first baseman number 12, Jake Mastillo. Struck out back in the second inning. This is upstairs for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes.
Still having to duck out of the way of that pitch as it almost hit him, running high on inside. Holtzclaw. Oh, that one does
1-0
hit
pitch.
him.
So the 1-0 pitch hits Jake Mastillo.
Could not get away from that one, so he will be awarded first base. And now there'll be a runner on one with 1 out.
Third baseman, Decker.
For 33, third baseman Mike Decker.
First time up, Mike Decker grounded out to the shortstop, Danny Burns.
There'll be another good opportunity for a ground out. There's a runner on first, so the double play is on.
Holtzclaw comes set, fires home. Misses low for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. Taking a look, the other games in the Expedition League, the Western Nebraska Pioneers leading the Pierre Trappers 11-4. The Fremont Moo leading the Hastings Sodbusters 12-1 in the top of the 7th at Moeller Field. The 1-0 pitch. It's away from Salzman as Jake Mastillo cruises down to second on the wild pitch.
That one bouncing right off of Salzman's knee guard, so it does get a little bit away from him. The double play is now off as the runner advances to second.
Two-0 pitch to Decker. Swung on and missed for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Holtzclaw looks at the runner. Comes set.
2-1 pitch, fired home. Misses outside for ball 3, 3-1. Holtzclaw. The 3-1 pitch. Misses low and inside for ball 4. Now 2 on for the Tommyknockers. Runners on first and second. Brings up Nick Hansen, the left fielder. Beer batter struck out in the second inning to end the inning.
Nick Hansen has already struck out once tonight, so our fans were very excited about that. It was half off pub beer tonight at Wolffield for that inning, and now there's another chance.
First pitch to Hansen. Drops low for ball 1. Still scoreless here in the top of the 4th inning at Wolffield. The 1-0 pitch. Misses low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Holtzclaw losing his rhythm a little bit as he this inning hit a batter and walked a batter.
2-0 pitch. Holtzclaw misses low and outside for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes.
Holtzclaw now trying to refocus, find the zone. Hopefully a ground ball so they can roll 2
or should Holtzclaw walk Nick Hansen here, as that's in there for a strike. We may see a mound visit from Spuds coach Dalen Dobish, as that would have been 3 straight walks for Holtzclaw. Well, the hit by pitch and then the walk. 2 walks. Held off. Now 3-2. At the end of the day, 3 3 free passes. If Holtzclaw loses Hansen. 3-2. 1 out in the inning. Runners on first and second. Holtzclaw fires home the 3-2 pitch. Hit up the middle. Burns will toss it to, Bischoff will toss it to Burns for 1. Over to first. And they're going to call him safe.
They're calling both runners safe. Holtzclaw's exchanging some words with the umpires. He is not very happy. Neither are the Spuds fans.
Dalen Dobish out to talk to it. The umpire, Garrett Forsythe. So they're saying all runners are safe. And now the umpires will talk about it.
I don't know, Dakota, what did you see? I thought they turned it.
I think they rolled it up too. From up here in the press box, it looked like a double play.
I don't know if they're going to overturn it though.
So they're going to call the runner on second out, but the runner on first is safe. Correction, so it's going to be the runner on second that is safe, and the runner on first is out.
So that they're saying when Bischoff flipped the ball to Burns that he wasn't on the bag, and he had already passed the bag when he caught the ball. So then the runner at second is going to be safe. Now there's a runner on second and third, but they did get the runner up first. So now there will be 2 outs in the inning. Now there are 2 runners on, second and third. Good arms in the outfield. If it comes to that, Kane Ross in left, Running McBride in center, and Lucas Danielix in right.
And therefore a strike, 0-1. Well, Steven Strachan struck out last inning to lead off the top of the third. The 0-1 pitch, Holtzclaw comes set. Fires home. Fouled off to the right. 1-1. 0-2. Holtzclaw. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Called strike 3. As that will end the inning, we head to the bottom of the fourth for Max Holtzclaw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts on the evening. We'll be back after this short break. Back here in the bottom of the fourth inning, leading off the inning for the Spuds is Lucas Danuix. Back in the first inning, he had a single. Later out, only double play by Joey Grabanski. Danuix hitting over 300 coming into tonight's ball game. High chopper to third, fouled off. Still tied here in the bottom of the fourth.
This game moving rather quickly as we're already at the bottom of the fourth with only an hour of game played. No team has yet to have a big inning. So hoping to have one for the Spuds here.
Leadoff single for Lucas Danuix. Base hit to the right side.
We've seen Spuds hitters struggle with hitting the outside pitch. They try to pull it and drive it to left field, where Danuix did exactly what you should with that pitch. You should wait, let it get deep in the zone, and then send it towards right field. And just like that, he's on first base with his second single of the night. That ball, low and inside, 1-0. Now on Joey Grabanski out of Concordia University, Nebraska.
Yes, Joey Grabanski, 17 home runs for Concordia last year. 6 home runs here for the Spuds. Throw over to first, not in time as Danuix gets back in safely.
Grabanski playing in the Great Plains Athletic Conference for his collegiate ball. Same conference that I play in, so maybe we'll see him up during the school year.
1-0 pitch. Drops in on the inside. 2-0 for Grabanski. Coming into tonight, Grabanski hitting .241, 13 walks on the year. 2-0 pitch. And therefore a strike on the outside corner. Now 2-1. Grabanski 6 doubles, 6 home runs. Big power hitter for the Spuds.
Yes, statistically our best power hitter with the 6 home runs. Definitely has the opportunity to drive it any pitch, any count, in any game. And he calls time right now as Husbands has to reset and Grabanski will gather.
Hit up the middle. Gets down in front of Justin Green. Back-to-back singles for the Spuds here in the bottom of the fourth. Excuse me. So that's going to bring up Alex Salzman. Had a walk back in the second inning. 206 on the year, 3 doubles. Had a couple of home runs for Northwest Nazarene this last year.
Salzman with the walk-up song of Shakira, Hips Don't Lie, as when he comes set, he has a very specific pre-at-bat routine where he goes in there and fires his hips a couple times. So nicknamed now Shakira.
Alex Salzman, a designated hitter, left fielder, first baseman, and catcher, so a utility player, as you say. 3 home runs for the Spuds, for Northwest Nazarene this last year. Played in 25 games. That's outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 9 RBIs. Had 3 doubles, a triple, 3 home runs. As he hit .272 for the Nighthawks. The 1-1 pitch. And therefore a strike. Now 1-2.
The Spuds looking to use the back-to-back single momentum with no one out. Danuix on second and Grabanski on first.
Well, over the weekend, chopper up the middle, throw to third for 1, over to first, and there for a double play. So a 1-5-3 double play.
A heads-up play by Husband to get the lead runner. And then the third baseman, Mike Decker, coming across and throwing it all the way to the first baseman, Mastillo, to get both outs.
It's going to bring up Kane Ross, struck out in the second inning. First strikeout of that inning, as Husband had gone on to strike out 6 batters in a row before the leadoff single here in this inning by Lucas Danielix. Chopper to the right side, foul. Oh and 1 now on Kane Ross. Pitcher's duel here at the ballpark tonight. 5 hits given up by Jeremy Husband, 1 hit given up by Holtzclaw. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Still scoreless. The 0-1 pitch is low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now, Kane Ross has an overall average of .227, but if you look at his games in the last 7 days, he's hitting .667. So as you can tell, just based on those statistics, that Ross's bat has really come alive in the second half of the season.
Yes, that batting average in 2 games in the second half in the last 7 days. Twelve RBIs on the year for Ross. 3 doubles, 2 home runs, 3 walks.
One of those home runs, a grand slam.
Just the other night. The 1-1 pitch. This is low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ross. Husband, the left-handed pitcher, pitching from the first base side of the rubber. The 2-1 pitch fouled off to the right side. 2-2. Two pitch. 2s all around. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. 2-2 pitch. Husband looks back towards second. And time called now by the umpire.
We have our first train of the night, I think. Our second train. Coming from left field to right field, and when we're batting, we like to call it our rally train.
2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. That will end the inning. We head to the top of the 5th. It's going to be Green, Wilbur, and Hartsfield due up for the Tommyknockers. We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back here to Wolf Field. Leading off the inning for the Tommyknockers is the center fielder, Justin Green. Max Holtzclaw still out there on the mound for the Spuds. Pitcher's duel here this evening. Through 4 innings, still scoreless. So that misses low and outside for ball 1. One 0 pitch, diving play by Owen Bischoff. The throw over to first is in time. A great play by Owen Bischoff. Diving to his right, stands up, fires a strike over to Joey Grabanski at first to get the first out of the inning.
It's a very heads-up play for Bischoff to leave his feet and stand up quickly to throw. A lot of times you can see middle infielders get stuck on the ground or just eat that ball and not throw it, but it's a great job by Bischoff to follow through and get the out.
How to pump up Max Holtzclaw, now having his defense behind him. Swung on and missed. 0-1.
It's really important for defense to perform behind a pitcher, especially one doing such as well as Holtzclaw is right now. In a tight game, a pitcher has to be able to trust their defense.
Hit to the left side. Carson Hake throws over to first in time for out number 2. Just like that, 2 up, 2 down for the Tommyknockers. It's going to bring up the second baseman, Miles Hartsfield. Max Holtzclaw tonight, 8 strikeouts. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch, hit to right field, gets in front of Danielix for a base hit. Just the second base hit surrendered by Holtzclaw here tonight. On the 1-0 pitch. That's going to bring up David Melfi. Has struck out twice this evening. Once in the first, once in the third. Holtzclaw looking for his 9th punch out of the evening. This pitch, a breaking ball in there for a strike. Holtzclaw sitting at 70 pitches. The 1 pitch. Fouled off. 0-2.
That one hitting the inside shin of Melfi, so they called a foul ball. But Holtzclaw doing a really good job attacking the zone early and keeping his pitch count down. A lot of the times you can see pitchers run into trouble, start to throw already through the 5th, 100, 110 pitches. But I'm doing a really good job only at 70 or 71 now.
And now at 71 pitches. 0-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. 9 punch-outs through 5 innings for Holtzclaw. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It's going to be 7, 8, and 9. Hake, Bischoff, and Burns due up for the Spuds. We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back here to Wolf Field, bottom of the 5th inning. Still tied. Nothing and nothing, still scoreless, I should say. Carson Hake, Owen Bischoff, and Danny Burns due up for the Spuds. 7, 8, and 9. That misses for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Carson Hake now looking at a 2-0 count. 2-0 pitch, fouled off to the right. Now 2-1.
We are still scoreless here on the bottom of the 5th, but the Tommyknockers with 2 hits and Canyon County with 5, so the Spuds not able to get a runner through, even with 5 hits.
This is down low for ball 3. 3-1 on Carson Hake. The 3-1 pitch swung on and missed. Now 3-2. Now 3-2. Fouled off. Out of play to the right side.
Carson Hake out of North Dakota State University in Fargo, North Dakota. Teammates with second baseman, middle infielder Noah Denny out of the lineup tonight, but usually our starting second baseman.
Fouled off to the right once again.
Hake doing a good job staying alive, as this will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat for number 26, Carson Hake.
Bud's looking to score a runner here as that misses outside for ball 4. A walk for Carson Hake to lead off the inning. That's going to bring up Owen Bischoff for the Spuds.
Owen Bischoff with a lot of speed in a bunting situation, so we could see a sacrifice here to try to get the runner over to second.
Second baseman number 9, Owen Bischoff.
Owen Bischoff hitting 174 on the year, a double and a triple with 1 home run, and 9 RBIs, 12 walks on the season for the Spuds. Also has a couple stolen bases, had 1 last night in the 7th inning.
He's
Actually had 2 last night. One of couple of our players that had multiple stolen bases.
Bischoff squaring over, Bischoff squaring to bunt in the sacrifice situation, not able to get it down. He will miss it, foul it behind 0-1.
The 0-1 pitch on its way. Misses outside, throw down to first. Not in time as Carson Hake gets back safely. Both corners playing in. One pitch. This is high for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now on Owen Bischoff.
Bischoff continuing to square around as he is making it clear he's trying to sacrifice the runner over. The third baseman, and Decker is pulled up in front of the bag to try to defend the sacrifice.
Bunt attempts throwing Jeremy Husband off. Still out there on the mound for the Tommyknockers. 2-1 pitch. Bunt attempt throw to first is in time. Good sacrifice bunt by Owen Bischoff.
He does his job and gets Hake over to second base.
Now runner in scoring position with 1 out in the inning. It's going to bring up Danny Burns for the Spuds. Burns hitting 185, a double, a triple, and 8 RBIs.
Spuds tonight struggling to get runners in. Perfect opportunity for an RBI here by Burns.
That's in there for strike one. 0-1.
All Burns needs to do here is get the ball past the infielders. He just needs to find a gap, hit something simple, go back to fundamental baseball. Runner gets on, sacrifice them over, hit him in.
The 0-1 pitch. Inside, gets away from the catcher. Carson Hake moves up to third, now 90 feet away from coming in to score. This would be our first run of the ball game.
Now, the sacrifice fly is on as there's a runner in third. So Burns here just needs to get a simple single or a ball deep enough to the outfield that Hake could tag.
1-1 pitch. This is outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one pitch, ground ball towards short. Gets through on the right side, and Carson Hake comes in to score an RBI single for Danny Burns.
Bischoff's sacrifice really paying off here as Hake was on first. Sacrifice him over to second. Went to third on a pass ball, and now just a simple ground ball through the infield. The Spuds have scored their first run.
Yes, the first run of the ball game for both sides. As the Spuds take a 1-0 lead, that's going to bring up Ronnie McBride back to the top of the order for the Spuds. 295 on the season coming into tonight's ball game for McBride. 6 doubles, 4 RBIs, and 11 walks. As he bunts that one off to the right side, foul.
Hey, folks, we're going to have some servers coming through the stands with you. We've got Piccolo, Bud Light, and we've got Pub Beer, $6. You can have a wristband, though, folks.
0-1 pitcher's duel here through 5 innings. First run to the Spuds. The 0-1 pitch from Husband. Bunt attempt. And Jeremy Husband just going to apply the tag to Ronnie McBride halfway up the line. Well, that's going to bring up the designated hitter, Cole Arnold, 287 on the year for the Spuds with 29 walks.
Arnold 1 for 2 on the night. He had a single in the first inning and then struck out back in the third.
Pitch misses for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch to Arnold outside for ball 2. Throw down to second. Not in time as Danny Burns gets back in there. The 29 walks for Cole Arnold actually leads the Spuds in that category.
Arnold with a very good eye and is very patient. Likes to run deep in counts.
The 2-0 pitch, fouled back. Now 2-1.
You can see our bat boy Carson running out to grab the balls. Carson also plays baseball and hits a lot of home runs. Good job, Carson.
So 2-1, 2 outs in the inning. Two-one pitch. This is low for ball 3. 3-1. Daniel Wicks on deck for the Spuds. Husband, 78 pitches. 3-1 pitch outside for ball 4. Puts runners on first and second. Now here comes the head coach of the Mining City Tommyknockers, Cowan, out to talk with Husband as he is at 89 pitches, starting to struggle here in this ball game.
Husband seems to be running out of gas as he's getting deeper into counts, throwing a lot of balls, missing the zone. The Spuds capitalizing off of that. Cole Arnold getting his 30th walk of the season.
Hey, folks, coming through the stands right now, $6.
Well,
Big Ultra, Bud Light, Pop Beer.
according to Taylor King, the Tommyknockers broadcaster,
Folks could help them out a little. Oh,
Jeremy Husband, a relief pitcher.
the more beer you drink, I think the better these two look. What do you say? You got to have a wristband.
Jeremy Husband, longest game he's thrown is 3 innings. So here tonight, 4 2/3. Definitely more than what he's done in the past.
Right fielder, number 4, Lucas Danielwood.
Ground ball to third as Decker will step on the bag himself as we head to the top of the 6th. It's Carter Dobrinsky, Jake Mastillo, and Mike Decker due up for the Tommyknockers. Welcome back here to the top of the 6th inning. Carter Dobrinsky leading off for the Mining City Tommyknockers. Holtzclaw ready for the first pitch. Ground ball towards third. Hake up with it. Throws over to first. Not in time.
Take your time, bud. Take your time.
It's an infield single for Carter Dobrinsky to lead off the inning.
Carson Hake took a little bit too much time on the transfer, couldn't get it over soon enough, fielded it cleanly with no bobble. But with the speed of Dobrinsky, he just doesn't get the out.
In the top of the 6th, Spuds up 1-0. Brings up Jake Mastillo. Holtzclaw comes set. Misses high for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes.
Now the Tommyknockers have a runner on first base. Spuds no out. Double play is on. So an easy ground ball up the middle would be really nice right now.
1-0 pitch. Swung on, foul tipped at the plate. Now 1-1 on Jake Mastillo. First baseman for the Tommyknockers. Jake Mastillo, 1-1 count, runner on first. The 1-1 pitch. This is inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Holtzclaw laughing about that one, asking where it missed. Shaking his head. Holtzclaw definitely a character out on the mound.
2-1 pitch. And there for a strike, a breaking ball. Now 2-2. 2-2 pitch to Mastillo. Swung on it and missed for strike 3. One out in the inning. 9th strikeout for Max Holtzclaw. Excuse me, the 10th strikeout as Max Holtzclaw eclipsed double digits right there with that strikeout.
Averaging just under 2 strikeouts at an inning, as he has only faced 1 batter in the 6th.
This is outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. One 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Holtzclaw comes set, fires home the 1-1 pitch. Upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two 1. Little chopper to second. Bischoff will throw to first for out number 2. Runner does advance to second. So in scoring position for the Tommyknockers. Here in the top of the 6th, Spuds lead 1-0.
Bischoff does not have the chance to get the runner at 2. His momentum was taking him towards first base, so it would have been a very awkward throw to try to go to second. So good job to get the 1 out by Bischoff to Grabanski.
Well, that's going to bring up Nick Hansen, the tonight's beer batter for the Tommyknockers. Holtzclaw comes set, fires home, and therefore a strike. 0-1 at the knees. Holtzclaw now sitting at 82 pitches. The 0-1 pitch. This is outside for ball 1. One pitch, swung on and missed. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Holtzclaw comes set, looks back towards second, double checks. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball towards third. Hake running in on it, throws over to first. Scoop by Grabanski in there, as that will get the final out of the top of the sixth. We had two, the bottom of the sixth for the Spuds. It'll be Grabanski, Salzman, and Ross due up. We'll be back after this commercial break. Welcome back here to the bottom of the sixth inning. Leading off for the Spuds is Joey Grabanski. So it's Grabanski, Salzman, and Ross leading off. First pitch to Grabanski in there for a strike. 0-1. New pitcher for the Mining City Tommyknockers, Connor Phelan.
Phelan is a submarine pitcher, so he's going to have a lot more of a sidearm than a typical pitcher.
Phelan has appeared in 11 games, 28.2 innings pitched. The 0-1 pitch. This is low for ball one, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, Connor Phelan, a 6.27 ERA through the 28 2/3 innings. 5-2 on the year. Has pitched in 11 games, started 1, 22 strikeouts, 5 walks. Has pitched 4 times against the Spuds, as he hit right back to Phelan. He'll throw over to first for out number 1.
Phelan, a totally different pitcher than Husband, because he is a right-hander, and Husband was a left-hander, and he's a submarine pitcher, and Husband was your typical overhand thrower.
Well, Salzman at the plate now. 0-1. Alex Salzman tonight 0 for 1 with a walk. The ground into a double play. That was back in the 4th inning, the 0-1 pitch. Low for ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch. Therefore a strike. Now 1-2.
The Spuds looking to add some insurance runs as they're up only by 1 in the bottom of the 6th. So a couple more runs would be nice here.
1-2 pitch misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
You could tell Phelan wanted that call as that misses on the outside corner. I'm asking where it missed to the umpire behind the plate.
A few games ago, Alex Salzman almost had a home run. Just missed it to the left. Hit out into right center field. Gonna get down for a base hit. Salzman rounding first. And he'll head back. He dives back in safely. It's gonna bring up Kane Ross for the Spuds.
Left fielder, number 27, Kane Ross.
That's an F4 strike, 0-1 on Ross. One out in the inning, runner on first. The 0-1 pitch misses low and outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Phelan mixing his off-speed or breaking ball there, trying to keep the Spuds hitters off balance.
One pitch. Fly ball to the right side. Foul and out of play. Now 1-2 on Kane Ross. Ross on the year coming into tonight's ball game, 227, 3 doubles, 2 home runs, 12 RBIs. Has struck out twice tonight. Ross. 1-2 pitch from Phelan. This is outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Kane Ross has only walked 3 times on the year. Left fielder for the Spuds tonight. Ground ball right back up the middle. Throw to second for 1. Over to first. In time for the double play to end the inning. We head to the top of the 7th. It's going to Draken, Green, and Wilbur due up for the Tommyknockers. Welcome back here, folks, to Spuds TV. Max Holtzclaw still out there on the mound. His 7th inning of work. Starting his 7th inning of work. First pitch up the middle. Bischoff to the left. Throw over to first. A great play by Owen Bischoff. His 2nd great play of the night. Just a little high, but a reach by Joey Grabanski, who made the catch. So just like that, one pitch, 1 out.
It's going to bring up number 17, Justin Green. On the night, he is 0 for 2 with the strikeout in the 3rd and a 4-3 ground out in the 5th.
Yes, on that strikeout, there's a 2-3 put out. That's in there for strike 1, 0-1 on Justin Green.
Now, this is Holtzclaw's 7th inning of work. His longest outing has been 6 innings, and that was the 6-10 loss at Spearfish. His other outings all include 5 innings when he, on July 2nd against the Pioneers, June 25th against Casper, and June 18th against Spearfish.
Fouled off to the right side, 0-2 now on Justin Green. Max Holtzclaw working deep into this ball game. Only allowed 2 hits. The 0-2 pitch. This is low and outside. Hit to the left side. Ball curving. That's going to get down for a base hit. Throw into second. And Justin Green gets back to first safely, a 1-out single. It's going to bring up Judah Wilbur. Judah Wilbur 1 for 2 on the night, had a base hit in the 2nd inning and a ground out in the 4th. Excuse me, in the 5th. Pitch misses for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. No action warming up in the Spuds bullpen. The 1-0 pitch misses high for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Holtzclaw, the 2-0 pitch. This is high for ball 3. 3-0. Therefore, strike 1. Now 3-1. Holtzclaw at 92 pitches. The 3-1 pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. Now 3-2. Three-two pitch. Holtzclaw comes set on its way. Runner on first. 1 out in the inning. Spuds lead by 1. The throw over to first. Not in time. As Justin Green gets back safely. Looks like we'll see some pitchers going down to the Spuds bullpen. Popped up to the right side. It's going to land foul.
Good effort by Daniel Wicks to track that ball all the way into foul territory and out of play. That is a
stolen base for Justin Green. Man in scoring position. Strikeout for Judah Wilbur. His Max Holtzclaw's 11th. In the ball game, a new record here at Wolf Field. 11 strikeouts in a ball game for our starting pitcher.
Holtzclaw with a lot of impressive stats, the 11 strikeouts tonight, but only has 4 walks through 4 games on the season, only averaging 1 walk a game. And tonight he only has 1 as well, so continuing with that record, 24 strikeouts to 4 walks, not including this game.
Well, now 35 strikeouts with 5 walks. Max Holtzclaw swung on and missed. Says Asa Dradi behind the dish. 1-1. 2 outs in the inning. Looks like we're going to see Brendan Tom warming up in the Spuds bullpen. Fouled off, 1-2. Holtzclaw comes set. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball towards first. Up with it, Grabanski. He'll toss it to Max Holtzclaw, covering for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 7th. For the Spuds, it's going to be Hake, Bischoff, and Danny Burns due up. We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back here, folks, to Wolf Field. Leading off the inning for the Spuds is Carson Hake. Had a walk back in the 5th inning, a leadoff walk. Came around to score on the RBI single by Danny Burns. With a great sacrifice bunt by Owen Bischoff. That misses for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch. There for a strike. Now 1-1. So it's Hake, Bischoff, and Burns due up for the Spuds here in the bottom of the 7th. The 1-1 pitch. And therefore strike 2. 1-2 now on Hake. Hake coming into tonight's ball game hitting 180. on a 6-game hitting streak, looking to extend that here. A 1-2 pitch, ground ball towards third. Up with it is the third baseman, Decker. Throws over to first in time for out number 1. That's going to bring up Owen Bischoff. Had the sack bunt back in the 5th. Vidic moved Carson Hake to second. Later, a wild pitch that allowed Hake to move up to third. Swung on and missed. 0-1. On the bottom of the order, the Yakima Valley guys for these Spuds tonight.
A couple of Yaks here on our roster. 2 in the lineup tonight with Burns and Bischoff, and they have a couple more teammates. Caleb Brashoff is from Yakima Valley.
Peyton Childers.
Another pitcher, Peyton Childers.
That swung on and missed, 0-2.
That has to be a lot of fun. You get to play you get to play school ball with them, and you get to come in the summer, play for a great organization like the Canyon County Spuds, and play with some of your teammates from school.
The 0-2 pitch inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think we have quite a few teammates on the team. We have 2 from North Dakota State, Hake and Denny, 2 from Cuesta, Tellerman and Kane, Ross.
2 from Chico State and Cole Arnold and Cody Vaith.
NNU, couple
3,
from NNU.
4 from NNU. That misses outside for ball 2. If you include staff, you have 5 from NNU. Two-two pitch, fouled back. Now 2-2. Two-two pitch on its way. Runs inside. Jack to the left side. Two and 2 on Owen Bischoff. The 2-2 pitch. Low and inside for ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
This is going to be Owen Bischoff's coming on. This is pitch number 8. Bischoff will see in this at bat. A really nice battle. Quality at bat.
So the 3-2 pitch. Line drive into right field. Hangs up for Carter Dobrinsky in right field. We're the second out of the inning. It's going to bring up Danny Burns. Tonight, Danny Burns 1 for 2 with the base hit back in the 5th. Struck out in the 3rd inning. Danny Burns coming into tonight with a 185 batting average, looking to get back on track. He's been the most productive defensive shortstop for the Spuds here on the season. Runs inside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Danny Burns. Just the 1 error at shortstop. Sure, that's correct. That misses for ball 2. Now 3-0. Danny Burns 6 errors at shortstop. 103 innings. 3-0 pitch. Therefore, strike now 3-1. Has one error at second base. Three-one pitch. Misses inside for ball one. Or, excuse me, ball four. A walk for Danny Burns, his first walk here of the evening. The first walk, second walk of the night for Spuds hitters.
Ronnie McBride, 1 for 3 on the night. He led off the game with a single in the first, had a strikeout in the third, and then had a pop fly to the pitcher.
Led off the
fifth.
Yeah, led off the bottom of the first, and it was 3 consecutive base hits for the Spuds. Then a double play by Joey Grabanski ended the inning.
The score only
1-0 here in the bottom of the 7th.
Spuds have struggled with leaving runners on base. They have 7 hits for the night, but only 1 run to account for those 7 hits.
Something we've seen early on in the year from the Spuds. Popped up into center field. Going out is the second baseman. In is the center fielder. As Justin Green slides to make the catch for the final out of the inning. We had 2. The top of the 8th. It's going to be Melfi, Dobrinsky, and Mastillo due up. We have a new pitcher when we come back. Welcome back here, folks, to the top of the 8th inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Canyon County Spuds, making his Spuds debut, Michael Altman from Oklahoma Baptist University on the season for Oklahoma Baptist. 4 innings, giving up 3 hits, 4 walks, struck out 6 guys. had one double and a wild pitch, pitching to a 0 ERA. In those games that he pitched, 1-3.
Altman is a 6'4" sophomore out of San Francisco, California, and he previously played at Skyline Community College.
But coming from Oklahoma Baptist this year.
Yes, he started at Skyline, now at Oklahoma Baptist, and now this summer pitching for the Spuds. That ball misses high, 1-0 now the count.
Altman, the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike one. Now 1-1 on David Melfi.
David Melfi tonight is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. The fans would have been really happy if he was our beer batter, as he struck out 3 times tonight.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count on Melfi. One pitch. This is low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one pitch. Misses high for ball 3. 3-1. Altman pitching from the third base side of the rubber. Right-handed pitcher. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled back. Now 3-2.
Full count now on number 19, the catcher, David Melfi. Altman comes set.
3-2 pitch on its way. Runs inside for ball 4 as it's a leadoff walk for the Mining City Tommyknockers. That brings up Carter Dobrinsky. Dobrinsky tonight, 0 for 3. Reached base on an error in the 6th inning. Altman comes set. At the chest. Bouncer low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes.
We do have a train passing behind us.
Action up in the Spuds bullpen. 2 right-handers. Correction, a right-hander and a lefty, so double barrel action down there. The 1-0 pitch misses low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes now.
Salzman's going to take a visit out to the mound to talk to number 32, Altman, try to calm him down a little bit. A little bit of first game jitters here for the Spuds coming out. He walked his first batter, now 2-0, excuse me, on number 11, Carter Dobrinsky. So we'll see what he says, maybe just talking about his pitches. The battery very unfamiliar with each other as this is Altman's Spuds debut as he's never thrown to Salzman.
Alex Salzman, most experienced catcher behind the dish that the Spuds have. Max Holtzclaw, final line for him, 7 innings, giving up 4 hits, no runs. Walked 2 batters and struck out 11. That misses for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Three-0 pitch, and there for a strike. 3-1. Three-one pitch. Misses low for ball 4. So back-to-back walks for Michael Altman out of the bullpen. It's going to bring up Jake Mastillo. Tonight, Mastillo 0 for 2. He reached base with a hit by pitch and struck out.
It looks like that's going to be it for Altman as Dalen Dobish heads to the mound to tack to him, and we have a right-hander coming in from the bullpen. It looks like Brendan Tom.
Well, we'll be back in just a second. Stay here. Well, welcome back here, folks, to the Bottom of the 8th inning. Unintentional walk for Jake Mastillo is going to bring up Mike Decker. Decker 0 for 2 on the evening with a walk back in the 4th inning. Brendan Tom, the new pitcher for the Canyon County Spuds on the season. Tom primarily has been a starting pitcher. That misses for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Brendan Tom, one of the better starters, struggled in his last inning. In his last time out, 3-1 on the year with a 3.1 ERA. 6 games, 6 starts, 29 innings pitched, 13 strikeouts, has given up 21 walks and 26 hits. His deepest outing was 6 innings 3 times. So Brendan Tom out of the bullpen for the first time here. 2-0 on Mike Decker. The 2-0 pitch. Hit to the left side, foul. Infield playing it. Now 2-1 on Mike Decker.
Spuds defense is pulled in, trying to get the out at home, possibly turn a double play.
Two one pitch on its way. Inside for ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Mike Decker, the third baseman tonight. Once again, 0 for 2. Grounded out twice. The 3-1 pitch gets away from the catcher, and that's going to bring in a run. That's ball 4. It is a tie ball game. Brings up the left fielder, Nick Hansen. 0 for 3 on the night. Now a no decision for Max Holtzclaw.
The score now tied up. Tommyknockers with 3 hits, and the
hit hard to the left side. Underneath of it, though, is Kane Ross. He throws it in. Throw to the plate, not in time. But Kane Ross, a great throw from left. But now 2-1 ball game as the Tommyknockers lead. 1 out.
Designated hitter number 37, Steven Strachan.
Now Michael Altman in line for the loss in his Spuds debut.
Yeah, very unfortunate turn of events. Holtzla comes in, 11 strikeouts, setting a new Spuds record, and then out of the bullpen, we walk 2 batters, intentionally walk. Now they're up 2-1.
The deepest start that we've seen by a Spuds pitcher on the year. That misses in there for a strike, 0-1 on Strachan.
Now,
so 0-1 on Strachan, runners on first and second. 2-1 Tommyknockers lead here in the top of the 8th inning. The 0-1 pitch. And there for a strike, 0-2. Brendan Tom in his last start only went 2 2/3 innings. It was just the other day against the Western Nebraska Pioneers. The 0-2 pitch. This is high for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And it's going to be a strikeout for Steven Strachan. 13th punch out for Spuds pitchers here today. Correction, the 12th punch out. Fouled off to the left. Nothing in one. Tom. On the mound for the Spuds. The 0-1 pitch comes set. Pitching from the middle of the rubber. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled back. Nothing in two. So Tom. 0-2 count on Justin Green. 2 runs already in for the Tommyknockers as he steps off and will reset. The 0-2 pitch. Tom comes home. Upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Justin Green. Tom, the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. High chopper to Grabanski at first. He'll step on the bag himself, and that will end the inning as we head to the bottom of the 8th. When we come back, it's going to be Ronnie McBride, Cole Arnold, and Lucas Daniewicz due up for the Spuds. Welcome back here, folks, to the bottom of the 8th inning. Leading off for the Spuds is the designated hitter, Cole Arnold. So it's Arnold, Daniewicz, and Grabanski due up for the Spuds. And therefore a strike, nothing in one. Now strike two, 0-2 on Cole Arnold.
Cole Arnold 1 for 2 on the night. He had a single in the first inning. And that'll be a
swung on and missed for strike three. First out of the inning. Brings up Lucas Danielwicks. Danielwicks 2 for 3 on the night. 2 base hits.
Right fielder, number 4, Lucas.
Flied out back in the 5th inning. Popped up on the infield. Skied. Underneath of it is Hartsfield as he makes the catch for out number 2. That brings up Joey Grabanski.
First baseman, number 25,
Joey Grabanski 1 for 3 on the night. Had a base hit in the 4th. Grounded into a double play in the 1st. And grounded out 1-3 back in the 6th.
Grabanski fouled that one off. 0-1 the count. Looking to get something started here with 2 outs.
Trailing by 1. Phelan, line for the win. The 0-1 pitch. Runs inside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Joey Grabanski. Grabanski 6 home runs on the year, 26 RBIs. Now 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A couple of Tommyknockers fielders walking off the field as I thought that was strike 3 on Grabanski.
Hit hard to the left. Going back, and curving. Foul off to the left side. That's Joey Grabanski. Almost had his 7th home run of the season right there. Almost tied this ball game up. That ball left. Quite a hurry.
That ball was
fouled off to the left.
That ball was barely foul too. That ball, it was right on the line and just absolutely smashed.
Two foul tipped. Now 2-2 still on Joey Grabanski. The 2-2 pitch to Grabanski. Ground ball towards first. Up with it is Mastillo. He'll throw to first. Not in time. As Joey Grabanski beats it out.
Great hustle by Grabanski to be safe on that infield single. The pitcher, Phelan, coming over and covering, diving towards first base, trying to get Grabanski, but just could not.
Well, that's going to bring up Alex Salzman, coming into tonight's ball game, hitting .206 with 2 doubles, 8 RBIs, and 5 walks. Had a base hit back in the 6th, a walk in the 2nd. 1 for 2 on the day. That misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strike. The 1-0 pitch from Connor Phelan comes home. And therefore strike 1, 1-1.
We do have another train coming this time from right to left field. Perfect time. Rally train, 2 outs, 2 out rally.
1-1 pitch from Salzman to Salzman. Misses for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. So 2 outs. Runner on first. Grabanski. 2-1. The count on Salzman. Alex looking for a base hit. 2-1 pitch. Hit to the right side. Fouled off. Now 2-2. Salzman due for a hit. Another base hit. Had one in the 6th. But due for another. Due for a breakout game. Salzman from Northwest Nazarene University. The 2-2 pitch. Hit down the left field line. Foul. Still 2-2. Salzman. A 2-2 pitch on its way. Runs inside for ball 3. 3-2.
Now Joey Grabanski will get a head start on bases, as that is 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, so he should be off on the pitch.
Three-two pitch. Runner off to second. Ground ball towards third. Throw over. Gets away from the first baseman. Salzman rounding first, heading into second. And it's going to be runners on second and third for Kane Ross. As Joey Grabanski cruised into third on the air.
The 3-2 head start helping Grabanski there, as he's able to get all the way around to third base. And Salzman doing a great job coming up and taking that extra base in 2.
So that's going to do it for Connor Phelan. We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back here, folks. New pitcher in for the Mining City Tommyknockers is Dylan Wilhelm. On the season, Dylan, .289, pitched in 13 games, 7 saves, 18 2/3 innings, 33 strikeouts, 12 walks. He's given up 16 hits. As this has popped up, the shallow right field, underneath of it is the second baseman, Miles Hartsfield, and that will end the bottom of the 8th inning. We head to the top of the 9th. It's going to be Judah Wilbur, Miles Hartsfield, and David Melfi for the Tommyknockers. Welcome back here, folks. Leading off the inning for the Mining City Tommyknockers is Judah Wilbur, the shortstop. 1 for 3 on the evening. First pitch from Tom. Breaking ball in there for a strike, 0-1. Was 2 runs in for the Tommyknockers in the last inning. No hits. 2 left on base. Misses for ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Low for ball 2, 2-1. That 2-1 pitch from Tom, outside for ball 3, 3-1. Three-one pitch from Brendan Tom, breaking ball in there for strike 2. Now 3-2.
Wilbur not too happy about that one. He started to walk down, got called back into the batter's box.
3-2 pitch from Tom on its way. Breaking ball called strike 3. Brendan Tom, his second punch out of the bullpen. Gets Judah Wilbur here to lead off the 4th. For Mesa Community College this last year, Brendan Tom, 12 appearances, 4 starts, went 5-1 in 32.1 innings, had a 6.40 ERA.
The ball misses low, 1-0 now the count.
24 strikeouts in those innings. The 1-0 pitch in there for a strike, now 1-1. On Miles Hartsfield. 1-1 pitch on its way. Breaking ball outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 pitch from Brendan Tom. Ground ball towards third. Carson Hake up with it. Throws over to first in time to get Miles Hartsfield. Throw to Joey Grabanski. Made a nice dig on the play. That brings up David Melfi, the catcher for the Tommyknockers. 0 for 3 on the evening. 3 strikeouts and a walk. Tom looking to give Melfi the golden sombrero. That misses outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. One 0 pitch from Tom. Misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. David Melfi coming into tonight's ball game hitting .340. The 2-0 pitch. Breaking ball misses upstairs for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Pitch looked about just the same as where the pitch on Wilbur was. The 3-0 pitch on its way. Upstairs for ball 4, so a 2-out walk for Brendan Tom. It's going to bring up the right fielder, Carter Dobrinsky. Dobrinsky tonight, 0 for 3. Had a walk and reach base on an error. That's in there for a strike, 0-1. Tom, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball popped up, foul, out of play. Now 0-2. Carter Dobrinsky struck out back in the 4th inning, grounded out in the 1st. Reached base on an error in the 6th. The 0-2 pitch, throw over to first. Not in time as Melfi gets back safely.
Gabransky trying to do a little pump fake. Got the ball, pump faked it to Tom, hopefully trying to get the runner out while he was standing up, but did not work, and they're both laughing about it now.
0-2. This is low for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Salzman with a good stop there.
Salzman doing a great job behind the dish. He saved multiple runs and multiple runners from advancing in a scoring position.
1-2 pitch. Fouled off to the right side. Still 1-2 on Carter Dobrinsky.
That swing there more defensive as he was just trying to get that ball in the outside corner out. The umpire doesn't want to get rung up on the umpire's call.
One, two. Now time called as the umpire will call the time. Spuds in the second half, 2-3, tied with the Tommyknockers, 3rd in division. 1-2 pitch. Outside, throw down to second. Not in time as David Melfi gets back safely. Tom looks back towards first. The 2-2 pitch comes set and delivers. The 2-2 pitch fouled off. Still 2-2. In the bottom of the 9th, there would be Carson Hake, Owen Bischoff, and Danny Burns due up for the Spuds. 7, 8, and 9. They've started a rally back in the 5th inning. That's fouled off. Missed outside for ball 3.
If the same thing happens again, do they walk the guy down, or why not? And still it's coming out. Right, but it doesn't matter. You're forced anyways when you walk the bases loaded.
All right, I got fouled off. 3-2 pitch. Tom comes set, fires home. 3-2 upstairs for ball 4. Back-to-back 2-out walks. Here comes Dalen Dobish out of the Spuds bullpen, or Spuds dugout. We're going to see a pitching change. We'll be back after this short break. Hey, are you looking to come to a Spuds game from out of town? Well, the Spuds have... Hey,
Are you looking to come to a Spuds game from out of town? Well, the Spuds have you covered. The team will play at Wolf Field. If you don't know where that's at, it's on the corner of Griffiths Parkway and East Linden Street, located just down the street from McDonald's. The Spuds have been working diligently here in their inaugural season. They are well into the year, but we're looking for more. Hey, are you looking to come to a Spuds game from out of town? Well, the Spuds have you covered.
Welcome back here in the top of the ninth inning. Peyton Childers, the new pitcher for the Spuds. And a starter for the Spuds as well, just like Brendan Tom. On the year, Peyton Childers, 5 starts, 0-2 with a 5.72 ERA. 4 starts. First game he pitched in was a relief appearance, 22 innings, 18 strikeouts, and 18 walks. Childers, first pitch outside for ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch misses inside for ball 2, gets away from Salzman. 2-0. Some action warming up in the Spuds bullpen. Joe Eiley. Two-0 pitch. Childers comes set. The 2-0 misses low for ball 3. 3-0. That's going to bring up Mike Decker on deck. Childers now 3-0. 3-0 count. Hit to the left side. That's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run comes in to score. Second run is right behind him, as he will come in to score as well. 2 runs in here in the top of the ninth for the Mining City Tommyknockers. 2-run single for Mastillo.
Number 33, third baseman Mike Decker.
And shout out to Jake Mastillo as his night is done. Number 32, Hayden Brown will come in to pitch run. And I would tell
Hayden Brown coming in to pinch run for
will come into the outfield and Hanson will come to first.
Mike Decker.
But we'll see in the bottom half. As Mike probably move Dobrinsky from right field over to left. Move Brown into right
2 outs in the inning. Here's
into first. But we'll see. As Decker comes up.
Mike Decker. Decker 0 for 2 on the night with 2 walks.
That pitch and there for a ball. 1-0 now the count on Decker.
1-0 pitch misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Pun intended. Nick Hanson, if I can say it correctly. Mike Decker has played Nick Hanson on that. 2-0.
2-0 pitch. Drops in there for a strike. Now 2-1.
Once again, there is game 3 of this series tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. The last game against Canyon County Spuds in the debut season.
Spuds looking to take tonight's game,
Check swing does not go.
take the series win. And this is for ball 3, 3-1. 3-1 pitch. And there for a strike, now 3-2. Three-two pitch. Outside for ball 4. It's going to be another 2-out walk for the Tommyknockers. Puts runners on first and second. Brings up the left fielder, Nick Hansen. Childers comes set, pitches home. Low for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And there for a strike, 1-1. One and two. That pitch fouled off. The 1-2 pitch from Childers. On its way. Check swing. Didn't go. So now 2-2. And it's now 2-2 on Nick Hansen. Hansen 0 for 4 on the night. Childers pitching from the first base side of the rubber. 2-2 pitch. Fly ball, right center field. Going back is Ronnie McBride. That gets down on the wall. 1 run comes in to score. 2nd run right behind him. And that's a 2-run double for Nick Hansen. His first hit of the night.
It seems as if the wheels have kind of come off the bus here from Canyon County Spuds. It is 6-1 now, and Mining City only having 6 hits on the night. And the Canyon County Spuds having 8, but only having 1 run to show for it.
Yeah, that brings up Steven Strachan. Joe Eiley ready to go in the Spuds bullpen. That's fouled off, nothing in 1. Now 6-1, Tommyknocker led ball game. Says for ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike to Steven Strachan. He's 0 for 4 tonight as well. 3 strikeouts. Childers. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike 2. Now 1-2. Three strikeouts and a ground out for Steven Strachan. The 1-2 pitch. Popped up. Fly ball to right field. Underneath of it is Daniel Wicks as he makes the final catch of the top of the 9th inning. We head to the bottom of the 9th where it's going to be Carson Hake, Owen Bishop, and Danny Burns leading off for the Canyon County Spuds. We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back here, folks. Dylan Wilhelm still out there on the mound for the Mining City Tommyknockers. Carson Hake leading off for the Spuds. Tonight, Hake 0 for 2 with a walk. As that misses for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. That misses for ball 2. Two 2-0 pitch in there for a strike 1 on Carson Hake. Now 2-1.
Spuds trying to gain some momentum as they're now down by 5 runs going into the bottom of the 9th. Looking for a spark.
Now 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Well, not going into the bottom of the 9th. We're already in the bottom of the 9th. 2-2 on its way. Called strike 3. 1 out in the inning. That's going to bring up Owen Bischoff.
Bischoff on the 9th, or on the night. 0 for 3.
0 for 2 with a sac bunt.
Yes, with the sacrifice bunt, yes.
And then for a strike, 0-1. Bischoff. The 0-1 pitch to him. And therefore strike 2. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. This is for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch from Dylan Wilhelm. Ground ball towards third. Up with it is the third baseman, Decker. He'll throw across the diamond in time to get Owen Bischoff.
No,
As that's going to bring up Danny Burns. Spuds down to the final out. Danny Burns coming into tonight hitting 185 with a double and a triple. Had a base hit in the 5th. Walk in the 7th. That walk came with 2 outs. It's in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch from Burns fouled off. Now 0-2 to Danny Burns. To this 3-game series ends tomorrow. Spuds off on the road to Spearfish. As that's outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Burns looking at a 1-2 count. 2 outs in the inning. Spuds trail by 5. 6-1 the score here in the bottom of the 9th. The 1-2 pitch misses outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Should Danny Burns get on, Ronnie McBride would be due up. 1 for 4 on the day. The 2-2 pitch Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that will end the ball game. With that, we'll be back after this short break for the Spuds postgame show. Welcome back here, folks. Time of the game. Three hours and 6 minutes tonight. Spuds take the loss 6-1, 8 hits, 1 run on 8 hits and 1 error for the Spuds. 6 runs on 5 hits and 1 error for the Tommyknockers. Well, it was a great outing for Max Holtzclaw. 7 innings, 4 hits, no runs given up, 2 walks, and 11 strikeouts. As the Spuds just couldn't do it on the offensive side tonight. Unfortunate scene of events as the great outing from Max Holtzclaw set the record in Spuds history for here in the first season for strikeouts in a ball game with 11 on the night. Michael Altman in his first game comes in and takes the loss, giving up the 2 runs in the 8th inning. as he takes the loss tonight. Connor Phelan got the win. That does it here for the second game of this 3-game series at Wolf Field. Tomorrow, the rubber match against the Mining City Tommyknockers. As we say good night here at Wolf Field on this one. Remember, it's a baked potato with chili on top.